Good evening, and thank you for your time. I'm Leslie Bozak. I am no stranger to the town of Hooksett. I have been very involved in the town since the 1980s. I was the elected clerk for 24 years and started out as an elected collector and ended up being appointed as well. The biggest strength that I think I bring to the table as a town councilor is the fact that throughout the 24 years, this town has seen controversy after controversy. It's been both internal and external employees, appointed officials, elected officials. It just doesn't seem to end. But throughout all those 24 years, I've stayed out of every controversy. I have never gotten involved. I have remained fair, neutral, impartial. I have treated every person on every side of every controversy friendly, professionally, and most importantly, respectfully. And I really think that this is a great town. I think it always has been. We get a little sidetracked now and then, and I just really want to see the town move forward in a positive direction. And as far as my personal knowledge, I've been working in local government for a quarter of a century. I'm very knowledgeable. There's no one person who could possibly know it all because it's very complex, and there's always something new that comes across the table. And that's the reason I love it so much, is because I love the problem solving. I love all the different types of people you deal with, and I really think I bring a lot to the table. And I know that Mr. Perrone has also put his name in, and John is a fantastic person. I think the town's in a win-win. I think either one of us is a great fit for the town. I'm not sure where John wants to go as far as whether he wants to serve just until June or if he wants to run for election. I'm willing to run for election and serve one full term of 3 years, and I think at this point the council needs a little continuity. I know Mr. Sullivan has been a councilor for, I believe, 6.5 years, right around that. And I actually looked up the rest of, and it's not a terrible thing, but everybody else's combined experience is 53 months. I think I do bring a fair amount of knowledge and expertise to be council, and I would be more than happy to serve, and I would be happy to answer any questions. Do you have any questions for Leslie?
Hi, thanks for coming. When I spoke to you before, I asked a question, but I think I'd like you to answer it again here so that everybody can hear the answer.
Absolutely.
I understand that you're also the administrator in Deerfield. As our administrator knows, there's lots of evening appointments, there's lots of commitments outside of the regular 9-to-5 schedule. And I was wondering how you're going to be able to balance all of those responsibilities with the responsibility of this council.
Absolutely, that's a great question. I'm very fortunate. I almost am afraid to say it out loud. I meet every other Monday night from 5:30 to an average of 6:10 to 6:15. Every other Monday other than that, we meet at 8 o'clock for signatures and just general correspondence. I just finished my budget meeting. It's rare. I can count probably on my fingers how many times I've had to attend other night meetings in my profession, so it's just very, very unusual. So I have no commitments other than every other Monday night, which is not a conflict with the council, so there would be no issue with it at all.
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else? Thank you, Leslie.
Thank you.
John?
Good evening. My name is John Perrone. I live at 26 Autumn Run. Been a resident of Hooksett for about 22 years. I've served in a number of capacities in the town as on the budget committee as chairman for a number of years. I've been on the school board and served in other committees. When this vacancy occurred, I decided that I would offer my services as I have that experience. I thought it might be of benefit. I make no commitment to running for any further terms. As I said, I just made this decision a few days ago to even submit my name to fill this out. So I have no definitive decision on whether or not to apply. But I think that experience I have couldn't be a benefit. I am very excited that Leslie also applied. I think you know, between us we do have a lot of experience, very different experiences, but a great deal. I think either one can serve and be a benefit to the town, hopefully. And so I guess.
Anyone have any questions for John?
Yes. Are you currently serving on any other boards that would affect
No, I'm
By
not.
you.
No, I'm not. Okay, thank you.
If it, please.
Councilor Orr.
I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly. Leslie Bozak?
Councilor Sullivan.
Leslie Bozwak.
Councilor Coleman.
I think I'm last.
Oh, I'm sorry. Councilor Danforth.
John Barone.
Councilor Downer.
Leslie Bozak.
Councilor Limbo. Leslie Bozak. Councilor Levesque.
Leslie Bozak.
Councilor Lazat.
John Barone.
And back to Councilor Coleman.
John Peroni.
Five to three. Leslie Bozak. 50 points.
Congratulations, Leslie.
Madam Chair, I'll make the motion to appoint Jim Sullivan as chair.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Okay.
Madam Chair, I'll make a motion to appoint Dan Comine as chair.
I'll second that.
Have you roll call number 4. Councilor Lazat.
Dan Comine?
Councilor Orr.
Nan Coleman.
Councilor Sullivan.
Myself.
Mr. Danforth. Councilor Danforth.
Nancy Kamai.
Councilor Downer.
Mr. Sullivan.
Councilor Limbo. Mr. Sullivan. Councilor Levesque.
Mr. Sullivan.
And Councilor Boswell.
Mr. Sullivan.
Four to four.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Nancy, did you vote?
I haven't voted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mrs. Coleman.
I would vote for
Councilor
myself.
5 to 4. I'm sorry. I forgot you. 5 to 4. You're the chair.
No.
Mr. Sullivan.
Mr. Sullivan, chair.
Sullivan.
Mr. Sullivan, that's
It
fine.
would be
That's
Jim
fine.
Sullivan.
2, 3, 4. I'm losing it here.
That's why I kept track.
Do you want us to raise hands?
I've got 5-4 in favor of Jim Sullivan.
I do as well.
Okay. I'll bow to your mathematics.
And we, well, okay, so beyond that, the next, what is the pleasure for appointment of our vice chair? Who has a nomination for that position?
I will nominate Nancy Coleman for vice chair.
I'll second.
Okay. Is there any other nomination for vice chair? Okay, seeing none, based on that, Nancy Coleman is our vice chair for the 2011-2012 council. Congratulations.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, very good. We need a roll call. Please, Mr. Limbo.
Secretary. Councilor Levesque.
Leslie.
Councilor Lazat.
Mike Donner.
Councilor Orr.
Since he was hesitant, I think I'll go with Leslie.
Councilor Sullivan.
Leslie?
Councilor Coleman.
Leslie.
Councilor Danforth.
Mike Downer.
Councilor Downer.
Leslie.
Council Limbo, Leslie.
Think you're trying to go away.
Okay, based on that, 1, 2,
Officially, I vote for Mr. Downer.
6 to 2.
But she needs to vote.
Oh, I'm sorry, Councilor,
Mr. Downer.